It's heading into the rough, I think. Time for the second shot into the third. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here. This for back-to-back birdies.
Bit too heavy-handed there. 3 feet to go here to the hole. So no movement there. He stays it even with the card. Rich, we get our first look at the beach here at Pebble Beach. This fourth is a short one, but beguiling.
It is just around the 325-yard mark. Most players tend to lay up and just have a wedge for their second. However, the big sticks, they can go ahead and take a rip at it, but beware, the beach lurks closely down the right-hand side.
Great drive here. Can it make it to the green? That's going to be a shot, Rich, they remember for the rest of their day.
The shot of the day right there for me, Luke. I love the aggressiveness.
Ooh. This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The fifth hole, Rich, the first of the par threes. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par three here is an excellent score.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the fifth. Well, an important part here in terms of the tournament. A chance to move inside the top 10. Well, the old hammer hands putt. Trailing by 4 strokes. The sixth hole here, Rich, at Pebble Beach, is a tale of two halves, isn't it? A strong tee shot down the hill towards the ocean, and then the second, the approach shot back up the hill.
There's no doubt about it, Luke. This is just a spectacular par 5. The beauty of it, though, is that you can mess it up in a hurry. This is a very difficult par 5. Don't make any bones about it.
That's not the one he wanted. Sitting at 1 under the card. Well, that was a strange one. Didn't see that happening. Time now for the fourth shot. 4 strokes off the lead. And this putt coming up for his par. And nicely holed. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. We head across to the par 3 7th. We always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
Now, great rhythm on that swing. This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
He's currently sharing 8th position. Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher 2-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. But the second shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well.
Heading towards the rough, this one. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. That takes great skill. Lovely shot out of the sand. He finds himself currently tied for 9th. Pebble Beach has a terrific stretch of par 4 starting from the 8th right through to the end of the 11th. Let's take a look at the 9th.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And he's down there.
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
This one looks to be slightly offline here. Wow, what happened there?
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Just didn't drop. And just a bogey tap was all that was remaining. So, it's level pegging through 9 holes, Rich. Not a bad start to this rivalry. Who's going to put their foot down and power off to the finish?
Well, I'm not too sure, but I sure hope that they do keep the pedal down and start pulling away from the rest of these crowds, because these players seemingly on top of their games. This is high caliber golf at its best.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Yeah, this is sitting up nicely. It's not going to cause any troubles. Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Oh, well done. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
If he holds this, Lydia Ko gets behind and he can potentially get on a roll in this rivalry.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Nicely holed. And for par. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Well done. Take the birdie. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie, it's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. Now 4 back after that hole. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Putting for a par now. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. They've played nicely, but no wins next to their name.
A couple of top 5s so far this year, Luke, but hasn't gotten the W yet, but it's close.
Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Well, it was a solid shot. Out of the bunker and onto the surface. Oh, that's good grit there.
That's a really good effort to get it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie. Good job.
Just a couple more inland holes before we head back to the ocean, Rich, the 15th.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face. Feeling strong, going for less club.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Reach the 16th, not a long par 4, but really requires some accuracy on approach.
It does. Lay up to the top of the hill, and you can look down on this green, which pitches severely from right to left. Just a wonderful short par 4.
Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. Oh, well played. This putt is for a share of second. Oh, I like the look of this.
Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened.
Let's head to 7, one of the most famous par 3s in all of golf. Rich.
Yes, just over 175 yards on the cart. It's a tale of two greens. When the pin is up front right, it's a birdie opportunity. Back left, find the green, make your 3, and sprint to the 18th tee box.
Is that what they had in mind?
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup. Solid little par putt here.
Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Well, Rich, as we find our way to the 18th tee, few holes in golf capture the imagination more than the finishing hole here at Pebble Beach.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
Not a bad play, that one. This putt to move into a share of second place.
Well, it's a bit disappointing.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
And that signs off on today's round. And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in a share of third spot. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the At&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with my mate Rich Beam in the booth. And Beamer, this player really hasn't been getting it going in this tournament, finds himself trailing the lead. What are your expectations of them today?
Well, certainly they're stuck in second gear out there, aren't they? They just make a birdie or two and then they give it back with a bogey. So they need to quit making mistakes. They need to go ahead and start putting this thing in third and fourth gear and start cruising down the highway a little bit quicker, because right now they're trailing. They can't afford to give any more back.
Let's get down to the action. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going down? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
He's in a share of third place. Teeing off here at the third hole. This one should find the rough.
This one is chewing fiber.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
It's on a good line. Fair effort that. Good birdie. He currently sits in third position. We've arrived at a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
I'd be booking in for some lessons if I was swinging it like that. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, fair amount of elevation here. They're going to have to be careful that they club up because you do not want to be short.
This one might roll into the rough. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Not your best effort, still a mid-range putt coming up.
That gets the job done.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Going with the 7.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
It was on a good line. An opportunity to make their par.
Colin Morikawa currently sitting in the lead as we check the rest of the standings.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5. Oh, that was pure. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here. This one looks like it's going right. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. I'll be glad to be putting now. And this putt to move them into a tie for second. I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
Up and down out of the bunker for birdie here, Luke. Job well done.
Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
As we look at the leaderboard, this player sits in second place behind Colin Morikawa.
Quality shot, that one. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And here we are with their 4th.
Just 3 strokes back.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one will be for bogey.
And this is becoming a familiar sight. Colin Morikawa leads.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Oh, just missed.
A par putt awaits.
Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Henny, how bad is this lie?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie. Nice out the rough here.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Colin Morikawa doing what he does best. He's leading this tournament as we head to the next hole.
This one might just sneak off the fairway. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got around 100 yards here.
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. That's not what they were looking for.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
He has this putt to save his par.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
And this is a mean one, not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
Our leader is Colin Morikawa as we head to the next. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. This would be a great up and down.
And he's down there. You got a read?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's begin the 14th.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This 3rd shot gets awfully tricky.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
He's 2 shots back.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. A 7-footer right here. Ouch, that hurts.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great 2nd shot into this green.
That's tiny. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard.
Just missing the birdie there.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Time to face a par 4 now.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
It starts off on a good line.
Yeah, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Trailing by 4 strokes. Now at the 17th hole. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one looks like it's going left. This would be a great up and down from this spot. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
That gets the job done.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
Opting for the 5-iron.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
That signs off on this player's performance for the day. And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in third place.
2 more rounds to go, Luke. Looking forward to the action.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. UK Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the At&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this next golfer begins the day, what are you thinking about their chances?
Look, only a couple behind, so yeah, they are right into this at the moment. They've got to keep pressing on, not worry about what the players are doing around them, and keep their eye on the prize. Keep on that front foot and start making birdies.
Well, it's all set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Second shot here on the first. Well struck. This one's for birdie. He's currently tied for second. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
You like that, didn't you? And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 180 yards. They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
That was wonderfully done. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Has to put this one downhill.
Oh, so close. It's just about 3 feet away.
Looking for another birdie here.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Nicely done.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got, I'd say a solid 145 here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, terrific approach. And a chance for birdie here at the third.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Looking really good, this one. Oh, well played.
Checking the standings now, and they're currently tied for first with multiple major champion Colin Morikawa.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
I just love the aggressive play there, Rich.
Love them being aggressive on this par 4. Great tee shot.
That was a gallant attempt. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. Leading by a shot after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for birdie here.
Ooh. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Yeah, good job. Nice par. Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second.
A thing of beauty.
And he's down there.
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Going with the 6-iron here. That one's heading out to the right. Getting ready to play their third.
He leads the field by a stroke.
This would be a great up and down.
A par putt on the table.
These are on rails, looking good.
Well holed. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. go in.
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Ooh, yeah, no, not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that's incredible. He's sold it.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. We have a par 4 on this one.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Come on, get down. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it, though. That's in the sand.
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
Playing their 4th shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. That should find the bunker. This is their 5th shot. That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. And there may be some cracks starting to appear in this player's foundation. They've just dropped a double bogey. After that hole, this player is currently in 1st place, with Colin Morikawa in 2nd. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid.
This one's right of the green.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
They got to use all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
Oh, that one just missed the hole.
And he needs this to save par.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, on the tee of a par 3.
And this is a mean one, not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card. That's frustrating.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard.
Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Trying to forget the bogey at the last and focus in on this one.
Not bad. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
He's looking for an early KO against Lydia after that. Wow, she's on the ropes and maybe down on the canvas if he continues.
And that's 8 birdies today. Now leading by 1 shot. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Lovely effort, that. Elevated greens are always difficult to approach. Make sure you got the right number. Going with the 5-iron here. Needs this to kick a bit left. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. So close to the eagle. He sits in first position. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
Well, that's not ideal. Finding the trees.
Getting ready to play their third.
He leads the field by a stroke.
That should find the sand.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Playing their 5th shot. Okay, step 1 complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt.
And that's an untimely double bogey. They never look good on the scorecard, but our leader still has a chance to bounce back themselves.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Hopefully that double bogey in the last isn't scarring them for life.
Attaboy, good shot.
That dog will hunt.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
A chance to make a birdie just slides by. Colin Morikawa currently in top spot. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. This looks to be heading to the green. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. Par putt coming up here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Teeing off now on a short par 5.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
looks to be going with the 5-iron.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
And the birdie with big wings on the table here if they can make this one.
And with that, this round comes to a close. So another round in the books and managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard, giving themselves a chance, Rich.
Yeah, still hanging around the top 10, but listen, they need to have a fairly flawless final round if they want to win this tournament.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elf. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the At&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elvey and Rich Beam here, bringing you all the action of the final round. And Rich, I love these days. Championships are decided. Has this player got it in them to pull out the win?
Right now, Luke, this player is trailing heading into the final round. However, many things can happen. If the leader stumbles, this player's got a great opportunity to bypass, overtake, and win this tournament.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. Okay, let's get those two important things back, timing and tempo.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
This is like a bad lie with a bit of grilled bad lie on top, sprinkled with dashings of bad lie.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Just didn't drop. Starting the round at even par.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough.
From around 180 yards out. And choosing the 8-iron here. Well, that's beautifully judged. 11 feet left to the hole. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
And it's Colin Morikawa on top of things.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Nothing quite like an eagle at the last. Almost as good as a shrimp on the bobby.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Second shot here on the third. Well played, mate. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Nice comeback. That shows a lot of character. Be proud of that one.
In the bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Here we are at the 4th hole.
Standing on this par 4 and leading. What's the strategy? What's going on through their mind? Attack it or lay back?
That was a bit wayward. And that one's headed to the drink. And here we are with the 3rd shot. He shares the lead. Time now for the 4th shot. That's brilliant out of the sand. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This is a must-make, guys. They've got this for bogey.
And as we update the scoreboard, this player is in 2nd, behind Colin Morikawa.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Going with the 7.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. High pressure moment here. This for a share of the lead. This one's dialed in. A well holed. He'll take the birdie.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. We've arrived at a par 5.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
He shares top spot.
Oh, almost went in. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. He's currently in a share of top spot. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie.
What's in front of them, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
And after that hole, this player is currently tied at the top of the leaderboard alongside the ever-present Colin Morikawa.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Solid par putt, that. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9. This one headed left and not coming back.
Yeah, this was just a flat pull.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
He's currently tied for the lead.
Well, that'll play. Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Yes, but if they start thinking about it, that's where the danger happens. They have to keep their head down and keep playing on the front foot if they want to see this thing home.
From about 100 yards. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
An opportunity to make a par here. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in.
Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second.
Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. Little birdie look in here.
And down it goes. Leading by a shot after that hole. Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
This putt is about 17 feet long. It was on a good line. Big putt for par coming up. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Getting ready to play their third.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Got to try and save the par here.
Good putt, that.
After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second.
Time to face a par 4.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
Second shot here on the 15th.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Okay, steady now. Putting for par. Currently in first position.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
He leads the field by a stroke.
This one is right down the pipe. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. 7 feet to the cup.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
Now 2 shots up after that one.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Ooh, right by the hole.
And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap.
All right, Rich, you know the scenario. Tied for first place as we begin the final hole.
Smell that, Luke? That smells like a playoff.
Playing from around 210 yards here, is currently tied for the lead.
Yeah, this one's a little bit left. Not so nice.
Left yourself an opportunity. And now to win the At&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Oh, so close. Oh, that's a killer. That would have won the event outright.
What a great effort in this one going.
Well, I didn't see it coming, Rich, but this one's going to a playoff.
Well, Rich, it's time to find out who will win this in a sudden death playoff.
Oh, everybody loves a playoff, Luke. I'm excited about this.
Well, let's begin this sudden death playoff for the championship.
Oh, such an exciting day, Luke. Let's get into it.
Going with the 7. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. They're not a bad shot, that one. All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, just missed.
This truly is due, and the pressure builds. That forces this playoff to another hole. And now on to the next hole of this playoff.
Pretty good shot there.
This putt to win the At&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. That's frustrating.
It all comes down to this. Make it. And that'll force this playoff to another hole.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
This truly is do or die. They need this to extend the playoff.
It's on a great look.
Yes, you can feel the tension building. This playoff's going to another hole. And now on to yet another hole in their sudden death saga.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Made a birdie in regulation. What can they produce now?
And he's hit that inside the range. This next putt will win it all.
Ouch, that hurts.
It all comes down, and with that, both the players and the crowd get to move to the next hole.
Pretty sure that one's headed left.
That's not ideal finding the water, especially in a playoff. Let's see if they can recover.
He might be only in his mid-20s, Rich, but he keeps delivering victories. A big shout-out to Colin Morikawa, back in the winner's circle.
This young man is the real deal. Colin Morikawa keeps racking up the wins. Congratulations, Colin. Great win.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the hardworking people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.